Yo, yo, what is indeed going on, people? We are live and welcome to the Chicago Bears, also the Chicago Bears versus the Los Angeles Rams halftime show. And as you can see the score, the Chicago Bears, of course, is losing this game 13-7. The game could have been a lot worse. This game could have been way worse. This game could have been a blowout because, especially the way the Bears started the game, they started off pretty good. David Montgomery did have a 41-yard rush to start off the game, and it's right after an excellent kick return. And then, hmm, we won today. I already know. I seen it. Y'all smoked the Packers. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I love it. I wish y'all could. I wish y'all could play the Packers every goddamn week. But anyways, if Fields were playing, they'd be winning, bro. Possibly, man. Possibly, man. That was an errant throw by Andy Dalton. Like I told y'all before, Andy Dalton is an excellent pre-snap read quarterback. He is not the best post snap read quarterback. So he made that terrible decision, and that cost us points. That cost us at least 3 points. The Bears could have at least had what 14 at the most, 10 at least. So the Bears could have been possibly leading this game if it wasn't for those costly turnovers. But it is what it is. The Bears did drive down the field and score a touchdown. David Montgomery breaking tackles constantly. It seems like he's exactly what he left off from last season, and he's just continuously dominating out there. So far, David Montgomery got somewhere around like I think 80 something yards for the game. So far, it seems like he's going to be running constantly on this Rams defense. And this Rams defense really do not look exactly the same up the middle because at first they was just stopping people in terms of the run, but it seems like it's not happening right now. But one thing that the Bears definitely have to do, they have to just basically continue to take what the Rams is giving them. That's what Andy Dalton has to do. Stop trying to force it down the field until it's actually open. Just keep hitting your man in between that and just hope that they can get yards down the field. Cardinals killed the Titans. Oh, I seen that. I saw that. That was fucked up. Yeah, the Steelers finally did beat the Bills. I thought they was gonna underperform again, but they found a way to get it done. Yeah, but back back to the Bears and the goddamn Rams. Right now, the Bears seems like they have the Rams number. Hopefully, they can make the right adjustments going into the second half and just make sure that they keep doing exactly what they've been doing. Because if not, the Rams is going to take advantage of them, much like they did in this first half, and this game is going to get ugly real quick. I already know, Jake. I already know. But the Bears did score at the end of the second half of the first half. Sorry about that, of the first half. So they did score, and it did look promising. Andy Dalton did make a few throws down the field. Players able to rack up yards after the catch and continue to get first downs. David Montgomery constantly gashing the Rams for 10-yard gains. And of course, that 41-yard gain at the beginning of the game. So let's just see what the Bears can continue to do. But basically, looking around the league right now, I'm looking at the highlights of the Saints and Green Bay game. Of course, I'm sorry, man, I can't even pronounce your name, but man, Green Bay just got smoked. They got smoked so bad. It was one of the worst beatings I've seen Green Bay take since probably last year when they went against the 49ers, which was even fun. So I'm hoping that Green Bay go through a terrible season and have real bad turmoil because, of course, Aaron Rodgers did not practice, do nothing. He talking about he needed to take time off to get his mental right. Seemed like his mental ain't right after that. But in a few minutes, the game will be presuming, and then after that, of course, the live stream will end, and after we get back to the game, and of course, I will be putting out a video after the game of of course, of the Chicago Bears versus Los Angeles Rams post game show. But we'll see exactly how that go. I'm still predicting that the Bears will find a way to come back and win this game. I'm still very confident that that Matthew Stafford will fuck up and throw a pick. I already predicted what he was gonna do in the beginning. I said he was gonna take off in the beginning. He was gonna dominate in the beginning. But the second half gonna turn around. By the time the second half come around, the Bears just gonna know exactly what they're doing. They're gonna shut that down, especially when they shut down the run, which the Bears have been doing. The Bears continue to shut down the run. Guess what? The Rams gonna have to pass. The Rams continuously have to pass, and they keep running the same. So far, I noticed that they ran the same 20 plays. They just kept recycling it in different ways and try to mix it up in different formations so then they can try to confuse the Bears. But the Bears seems like they noticed what was going on and they so far been shutting it down after they have the offensive explosion in the beginning. Y'all are cheeks. Yeah, whatever, boy. Settle Kaiba bank account. Hey, everyone that's looking at the stream, look, that's my son right there. He just mad at me right now, so it's all good. But anyways, laughing at him. But the second half is going getting ready to kick off. Hopefully, the Bears can come back and win this game. If not, the Bears start off 0-1, and then the whole division will be 0-4. So the whole team, everyone in the division being lost: the Packers, the Bears, the Lions, and the Vikings. So of course, the other three teams did indeed lose. So let's hope that the Bears can find a way to come back. They did put a lot of pressure on Stafford, and all throughout the second quarter. So they did make a lot of key plays, able to start locking down those receivers. Let's hope that they can see exactly how it goes. I see you. Oh, Giants Nation, I gotta post this up. This is hilarious. Yeah, this is my other kid right here, Giants Nation. Their real names is Jonah Pitney Jr. and Jonah Pitney the third, but right now they upset at me, so they changed their names and switched teams on me this season. So because of the Bears been messing up, so they kind of mad. So it's all good though. Come on, Bears. I don't want all NFC West teams going 1-0. Oh damn! Yeah, somebody got to lose. Somebody got to lose, and hopefully it is the Rams. Hopefully the Bears can come back. That defense still looks pretty stout after everything that happened in that first quarter. The Bears have been stifling them, so hopefully they can keep that pressure on them. That's all. That's the only thing I can hope for. Everyone in y'all division will be 0-1. We gonna see kid. We gonna see exactly what's gonna happen. You know, it's still the second half. We seen exactly how that Bears offense moved the ball. That the Bears offense wasn't moving the ball like that last year or in 2019. The last time the Bears moving the ball like that was 2018, and it was still in certain games. Certain games, they offense will be stifled, and it will be the defense that get them in good field position. They're able to score. This offense was able to move the ball, so we're gonna see exactly what that was. One of the last time Green Bay lost a season opener. I believe it was against the Seahawks in 2013 with the replacement refs when Golden Tate didn't catch that touchdown pass, but they counted as a touchdown, and I was just rolling. I think that was it. If that was the opening game, but other than that, I really cannot remember. You know, Fields just wants to play. Just let him play. Stop with the Dalton shit. How you said that to me like I'm supposed to call that man up and go like, "Hey, do your job. Do your job, Nagy." I can't do that. I don't have that type of powers. If I had them type of powers, matter of fact, I probably would have still had Dalton starting, but Fields would have been playing more. He would have had more than just that one simple ass play. No, he'd have had he probably would have been throwing the ball in the red zone on that play, so he probably would have took off. But it is what it is, so I don't know. But right now they talking about the first half highlights, so another maybe 5 to 7 minutes, then the game will officially be back on. Fields on the sideline looks like he really wants to help his team out. I already like this man. Hey man, he ready to play. He ready to go out there and perform. He is just ready to go out there and perform. And when you a good player like that, and when you a team player like that, man, and you've been that way your whole life, man, it's gonna show. It's gonna show, and it's showing, man. He ready to play. But so far in the first half, Andy Dalton is 13 of 17 for 96 yards, one interception. Matthew Stafford is 10 of 13 for 151 yards, one touchdown, but the Bears have been getting pressure on him. And David Montgomery is the first player to rush for a touchdown in six straight regular season games since Walter Payton in 1976. And the wide receiver Van Jefferson has two receptions for 67 yards and a touchdown. That is the guys that has been putting the most pressure on both teams in the game so far. And David Montgomery once again almost have 100 yards, but the game is about to continue right now. So I'm about to end the live stream and just tune in next week when the Bears take on Cincinnati for the next halftime show. And I'm out, people. Peace out.